What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back here in the basement for learning all about soccer. I'm just starting to get into this right now. A lot of people have asked me if I would start looking at soccer. I most certainly will. One of the first things I've learned, which you see on the screen already, is it's only called soccer in two countries. The rest of the world, it's called football. I get it. Our football, only two guys kick the ball, and that's the punter and the field goal kickers. So why that is, I don't know. We're not here for a history lesson on that. However, subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, drop your comments down below. Please drop helpful comments down below. I watched my first soccer game. It was a replay. It was a replay of Arsenal and Tottenham. Arsenal won 1-0. I wanted to watch a full game, even though it was a replay. I'm going to catch up on all of them. But I'm glad the season has just started in August. So now I can really get going with this. As you can see, I'm a big-time Australian Football League fan as well. Footy, I started the same way a couple of years ago. I didn't know anything about the sport, and now I'm all in. And the footy fans can tell you I am all in on that sport. And luckily, my team, the Brisbane Lions, won the championship. They won the championship. They won the granny, the grand final. Again, that's neither here nor there. Now, I hope in this video, some questions that I wrote down watching this game will be explained. If not, please, somebody in here, do it for me. What does loan a player for the season mean? There was a substitute, and a guy came in, and the highlight of the guy, the background, said loaned player from such and such team. I'm brand new, so I can't name all the teams, but loaned player. What does that mean? He's loaned. Is he loaned to that team? Did they give him back? I'm not making jokes. I'm being dead serious. I don't know what that means. Loaned player. Obviously, he's on the current team. But what does that mean? Secondly, what determines stoppage time? They added 3 minutes. It was 0-0. They added 3 minutes more before the half. It hit 45, and they went to 48 minutes, and then they went to halftime. And then when the second half started, it started at 45 minutes, not 48. What happened there? And they had 5 minutes at the end of the game. And by the way, Arsenal was winning 1-0. They won 1-0. But at the time, they were winning 1-0 when the 90-minute mark hit. I thought that was the end of the game. And they added another 5 minutes. And then when it got to 95 minutes, they added a few more minutes after that. Why does all of that happen? Hopefully it's explained in this video. I don't know, but please, somebody explain this to me. I'm really going to get into this sport. I enjoyed the game entirely, and outside of the concept of the game, I really didn't understand some of these other things like offsides. What makes something offsides? I know what offsides in hockey is. I know what offsides in football is. You can't go ahead of the person with the ball, the person with the puck. I get that there. Is that the same here? But they were calling it at different areas of the field. That I need explained. The yellow and red card. Penalties. It looks like to me the yellow was a warning and the red is bad. Red is just bad. You can get ejected for that. Is that correct? But what does anything constitute getting an immediate ejection? And the penalty kicks. I can kind of assume it's like a penalty shot in hockey. You trip somebody or you do a save and well they'll hook you with the stick if you're about to break away and it's just you against the goalie. I'm assuming it's the same concept. Hockey and soccer both have goalies, both have breakaways, both have penalty shots. So I'm assuming it's the same thing. Is that right? Is there any other time there a penalty kick can happen? Sometimes it's a smart play, by the way. If you trip somebody up when they're about to have a breakaway, it gives everybody time, kind of a chance to reset. But, yeah, why does it run beyond the stoppage? So let's get into this right now. Those are my 5 main questions when I was watching this game. And the game was extremely exciting. A lot of strategy in this game. Extremely exciting. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be watching a couple more replays today so I can get caught up. So anyway, as we see right here, yes, soccer in America, soccer in Canada. I know going in it's called football. It's referred to as football. I get that. So let's see what we can learn today. And I am a huge note taker. My footy fans know I'm a huge note taker. So let's go.
Football, pretty much everywhere else in the world, is a game played with 2 teams of 18 players, with 11 players taking the field at any one time. The object of the game is for your team to score more goals than the opposing team. To score a goal, you must put the ball in your opponent's goal. For it to count, the whole of the ball must cross the goal line. In football, you're allowed to touch the ball with every part of your body except your arms.
I knew that.
The main way to move the ball is to kick the ball to a teammate, which is known as a pass, or run with the ball whilst controlling it with your feet, known as dribbling.
The footwork.
When the ball is in the air.
Just a quick compliment. The footwork is incredible. Incredible. These guys were stopping on a dime, flipping the foot behind them, flipping the ball back in front of them. Just completely. Every sport has ankle breakers. That's what we call them in hockey and basketball over here. Ankle breakers. When you're dribbling with that ball and you stop and just make a quick move and the other guy keeps going or he just falls. Love it. Love it. The footwork is incredible in this sport. I loved it. And I just only seen one full game.
Players can head or chest the ball as well. Teams will usually orchestrate passes and dribbles so that the ball travels up the field so that they can score. The defending team will try and stop you by tackling. They can intercept passes, block shots, or try and kick the ball away from you and move the ball in the other direction so that they can score themselves.
Now, what he did right there, this happened in the game. I'm going to be stopping this a lot, guys. I'm sorry, but if you guys are going to help me get into this, then I got questions. I'm a sports fanatic, and I will grasp this energy of it. Was that a penalty right there? Like this in the game, is it because his foot touched the ball? This is not a penalty? Because this happened a few times in the game and nothing was called.
Try and kick the ball away from you and move the ball.
Is it because he touches the ball first right there that anything after that makes it not a penalty? If there's a different term, tell me. But I'm just saying, because he touches the ball first, anything else, the trip, none of that matters at that point? I'm assuming that's the case because I saw that a lot in the game and there really wasn't any penalties called or cards or what have you.
All in the other direction so that they can score themselves. A defender must be careful here, as if the referee decides that they made contact with a player without touching the ball, or made contact without trying to win the ball, he can award a foul against them. Fouls usually lead to free kicks, but can also lead to a yellow card, which is a warning, or a red card, where you are sent off the pitch. 2 yellow cards equals 1 red card. The game is played in 2 halves of 45 minutes, for a total playing time of 90 minutes. There's a 15-minute break at half-time.
Stop it again. Those 2 yellow cards equals a red card. Is that 2 yellow cards for the team? Or is it 2 yellow cards on the same player, which makes a red card for that player? You get it? Like 2 yellow cards against the team and they pick a player to come off the team? Or is it like, because they do that in other sports, you get enough fouls in basketball, someone's got to come off. So that's a quick question.
Like most other sports, in football, when there is a stoppage in play, the clock does not stop. Instead, a referee will add the amount of time all the stoppages last for, and they will play this as added time at the end of each half. Highest score at the end of 90 minutes, plus added time, wins. There are ties in football, and if both teams have the same amount of goals at the end of time, this is declared as a draw. Football is a really simple game, and that...
I got to hear that again, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop talking because they're answering all my questions as it is. He just did the additional time. Let me hear that again.
In football, when there is a stoppage in play, the clock does not stop. Instead, a referee will add the amount of time all the stoppages last for, and they will play this as added time at the end of each half. Highest score at the end of 90 minutes, plus added time, wins. There are ties in football, and if both teams have the same amount of goals at the end of time, this is declared as a draw. Football is a really simple game, and that's basically it. But there's a few more things that you'll need to understand before playing or watching a game. For example, substitution. A team can change up to 3 players during a match. To do this, they must inform the 4th official of who they want to take off and who they want to put on. Only in a stoppage of play can a substitution be made. A team cannot change a player if he's already been sent off. Handball. If you happen to touch the ball with an arm, forearm, elbow or hand, the referee will call handball against you and possession of the ball is awarded to the other team.
That I know.
If you commit a handball in your own penalty box, the other team will be awarded a penalty kick. Penalty kick. If a defender handles the ball in the penalty box or brings down an attacker with a scoring chance in the box, the referee will award a penalty kick to the other team.
So that's the penalty box, I take it.
With a scoring chance in the box, the referee...
The big rectangle inside there is the penalty box, or is it in front of the goalkeeper? Which one is actually the penalty box? I'm assuming it's the bigger area.
He will award a penalty kick to the other team. The ball will be placed on the spot, and any attacking player can try and score with one kick against the goalie.
That was nice.
If a shot is scored, it counts as a goal. If a shot is missed and it goes out of play, it's a goal kick. If a shot is blocked, the ball is in play and anybody can touch it. Throw in, goal kick, corner kick and free kick. If the ball leaves the field of play, the ball is awarded to the team who did not touch it last. If the ball leaves the sides of the field, a throw-in is awarded to the other team. If you touched it last and it goes out behind your opponent's goal line, a goal kick is awarded to the other team. If you touched it last and it goes out behind your own goal line, a corner kick is awarded to the other team. In the event of a foul...
Wait, when is a corner kick awarded?
Opponent's goal line, a goal kick is awarded to the other team.
Got that.
If you touched it last and it goes out behind your own goal line, a corner kick is awarded to the other team. In the event of a foul, a referee can award a free kick to the team who was fouled. Offside. The dreaded offside rule. To put it in simple terms, imagine a line that extends from your opponent's last defender. You cannot be past that.
It's going to be that you can't be past that line with the guy with the ball. Watch. I'm going to back that up.
Imagine a line that extends from your opponent's last defender. You cannot be past that imaginary line when a pass is being played towards you. If you are past the last defender before the ball is passed to you, this is offside and will result in the other team being awarded the ball. For you to be onside, you must be in front of, or parallel to, the last defender when a pass is being played towards you. This is a...
Now, is that anywhere on the field or just by the goal for the offside? That was my question coming in. Is it anywhere on the field you can't be beyond the last defender and it's offsides anywhere? Or is it closer to the goal? That's where I'm... Or can it happen anywhere? That's basically my question.
There's a lot to take in, but it's one of the easier sports to understand. If you watch a game or two, you'll probably pick up the rules after just a few matches. If you have found this video at all helpful, please like, comment, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is always appreciated. If you're also on Reddit, you can post this video and discuss it there. But in the meantime, enjoy football. Or soccer, if you prefer.
Now, I'll tell you what, that was really interesting. I just want to back it up one more time. Because they're showing it down there. That offside thing is real. I understand that you got to be beyond the last defender. And you can't be beyond the last defender when your team has the... I get all that. But it's just a matter of where on the field. It looks like it doesn't matter. Because this guy looks like he's, what midfield there? I'm judging by the half oval there. And the goal is way down the other end. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But a lot of these sports are very similar to each other, and the basic concepts are very similar to each other. The stoppage in play, if I've got this correct, if there's a guy down, which I saw in the very first match I ever watched, I'm going to watch another match right after this one. If a guy's down on the field, like there was an injury in the last game I watched, the guy was on the field for like well over a minute and a half before he finally starts to get up and get off. So let's just round it off to 2 minutes. Because the clock keeps running, for the time that guy was on the ground, do they take that 2 minutes and add it? That's how they add the time on, whether it's the end of the half or the end of the the end of the game. Anyway, guys, I found it very interesting. And because I'm a huge baseball fan, when people say, oh, man, if you watch soccer, it's so boring. There's 0-0 or 1-0 games. I watch baseball. I grew up watching baseball. So I understand that it's more than just the score. It's the strategy that's involved and how you're getting down there and the defense. In baseball, it's pitcher, catcher versus the batter. The whole game is right there. The whole strategy is right there. So you could have 0-0 forever. And I know not every game is that way, so I don't go in thinking like, oh, that was boring at 0-0. No, I dive deeper into that and watch the strategies of each team, how they spread out, how they start working their way toward the net. And like in hockey, it's very simple. It's like everybody seems to start crashing the net, which is a term in hockey. I don't know if it is here. But anyway, I'm going to watch another match right now, right after this video is over. I'm all in, guys. I'm all in. I'm glad the season's only a month old, so I'm not really that far behind. So anything you guys can do to drop comments down there, any previous matches from the past that you think I should watch, tell me, and I'll jump right in. I haven't picked the team yet, but whatever team I get the most on over here will probably end up being my team. Anyway, thanks for watching the channel. I much appreciate it. I'll be bringing back many more videos on soccer as well. I'm Johnny Basement. Subscribe, bell notice, hit the like button, drop your comments down below where you'll find the link to this video also in the comments down below. And I am out.